I have to sit like this or I'm just going to fall all over George.
Welcome everyone to Geekdom Movies. We are so excited to bring you the special Oscars edition as we watch the show and comment on who we think is going to win, who we want to win, and talk all about the movies we've seen this year. We just finished watching Jimmy Kimmel's hilarious monologue at the beginning of the show, and so we all have just a few quick thoughts on that before we dive into the rest of the Oscars. Rob, would you like to go ahead and start?
Yeah, I mean, to me, it was like Justin Bieber roasting, what's her name, Martha Stewart?
I never saw that.
Oh, that was great.
Celebrity roast. That's pretty much how the intro was.
Okay.
It was hilarious.
Oh,
You
nice.
just go down the row and roast each individual actor or actress.
Nice. Yeah, that's kind of what it seemed like.
I've never been more sold on Jimmy Kimmel. He nailed every single joke was landing for me, and I was laughing hysterically. Especially the one about him being high as a bike when he wrote E.T. And
You mean Steven Spielberg when he was kind of roasting him?
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And when he said, the Oscars are running out of movie ideas, Steven Spielberg even had to make a movie about Steven Spielberg. Every joke landed, and I will listen to him talk for the next 4 hours and be perfectly happy with it. Fahad?
Yeah, I'll have George because I'm gonna do the intro to what we're doing tonight. So George, how about you tell us your thoughts on the opening monologue?
I'm Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really liked the dancing off the stage. That was great.
The Bollywood dancers from the
Yes.
movie. Yeah.
I'm very excited because of I've tried not to see much about what's happened during the Oscars, but I'm very excited and there's a lot of anticipation here.
Yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to say he did a great job. We were all eating our dinner. We just wanted to do like the intro and just get our food going, and it was really hard to read because eat because I was
We
like
were
trying
laughing.
not to laugh too hard while like shoving food in my mouth. So I was not really prepared for that, but that's a good sign. If you can't eat your food because you're laughing, it probably means he's doing a good job. And yeah, I agree with everyone here. Jimmy Kimmel just kind of killed it. It was really funny. I'm excited. So how this is gonna work is we're gonna have the intro to each nomination. We can't point the recording at the TV because we'll get flagged by Disney, ABC.
Yeah.
So we'll just talk about like each nomination, who we want to win and who wins and what our thoughts are. And we're just gonna go down throughout the night and just do that. And yeah, we're really excited you guys are here with us, and we're excited to watch the show and tell you guys our thoughts. Hey guys, we just saw the first big nomination. They're starting out big, animated.
I know. I liked Rock's intro.
Yeah, The Rock and Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
Not Chris Rock, the other Rock.
The other Rock.
Dwayne The
yeah.
Rock Johnson.
Dwayne the Johnson
The Rock.
The Rock. But yeah, we have 5 nominated films for animation. We have 2 that I haven't seen, but we got Pinocchio, we got The Sea Beast, we got Marcel, Shoes Something, Puss in Boots, and Turning Red. George, who would you like for it to win?
Definitely Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots? Rob, who do you want to win?
Animation-wise, I like Pinocchio, but Puss in Boots 2, that was hilarious. I have to go Puss in Boots 2.
All right, and Shannon, who do you got? Who do you want to win?
I loved Turning Red, but I think that Inside Out, Riley growing up, second sequel movie is going to do that better. So I'm going to go with Puss in Boots.
Oh, okay. that was a twist turn where you went with that. Yeah, I'm gonna say probably. I think we can all agree because it took 10 years to make that stupid movie Pinocchio. It's a good movie, but it took a long time to make it with woodworking and all that stuff.
It was great.
It's probably gonna win. But if it wasn't for Pinocchio, I just feel like it would have been. I feel like it would have been Puss in Boots or Turning Red, in my opinion, who probably would have won it. But I do like Pinocchio the most. I liked Puss in Boots too. I liked Turning Red, but Pinocchio
was the hardest to make for sure.
Yeah, for someone who's been looking forward to seeing that Italian, whatever his name was, mobster guy, Mussolini. Thank you. Having Mussolini in there as the bad guy just really upped the ante of why I think Pinocchio is better. All right, we're gonna now see who's going to win. All right, so we just saw who won for Best Animated Film. Thumbs up, Pinocchio. And Guillermo's just an adorable man. He's just adorable.
Yes, he was so
Guillermo del Toro.
sweet. I
Yeah.
want to go hang out with him and his wife and have dinner with them. He seems so sweet.
Yeah, and you could tell he's really passionate about animation, and
Yeah.
you know, he worked really well. You can't work on an animated movie for 10 years or whatever how long it took for it to make all those wood pieces and artistry and all that stuff unless you really love animation.
Yeah.
Telling animated
It
stories.
deserved to win. Absolutely deserved to win.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything to add to?
Well, if you think about like how much technology has grown in the 10 years when he started this,
Yeah, it's crazy.
how many times did he have to like draw something, throw it away?
Yeah.
and
restart.
Yeah, start over.
Over
Exactly.
10 years, that was an insane amount of time.
Right.
I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Welcome to our second category for the night. We got Best Supporting Actor. We got the uncle from Fablesman. We had a lot of like Colin Farrell and all of them from Banshee of Hiroshima. I think the movie is called. Have you guys seen it? I haven't, but it's nominated a lot for the supporting role, and of course we have Everything Everywhere All at Once. We did do a review for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and I still remember the night where me and George went to go see it, and I still think about this moment where the movie was so mind-boggling that George was holding a nacho in his hand for like 10 minutes straight and wouldn't eat it. And I still remember looking over at you. I'm like, are you gonna eat the nacho? Because it's just sitting like this, like the whole time, right? But then I'm like, if I say it, I'll look away from the movie,
You
and
can't
so
do that.
you can't do that.
Oh.
And it Hugh Kwan. He was the husband, the one who came from the alternate reality to help Michelle Yeoh. If you've seen Everything Everywhere All at Once, he plays the husband. He is nominated for Best Supporting Actor. I think he is the best person in this category by far. He had
Oh my gosh.
from acting, like he had to cry a lot. He had to do some martial arts stuff
He
throughout
had to
the movie.
switch from like this weakling little boy character to like the
This-
super strong superhero character.
Yeah,
Switch
yeah.
back and forth constantly.
Yep,
You
absolutely.
can feel all of his emotions in that movie.
Absolutely. So, George, who do you think should win from your point of view?
I think Judd Hirsch should win.
Okay. So,
for the Fableman.
for the Fablesman? Okay.
He was
so,
great.
okay.
Well, we all immediately started crying because that was the best speech I've ever heard in my life.
Class act.
Holy cow.
That's what the Oscars, I feel like, are made of. These special moments that comes in a mood. Like, yeah, like Kate Blanchett won or somebody famous. Like, oh, yeah, it's your 4th Oscar. Congrats.
He's been trying to win an Oscar since he was 6.
Well, he was trying to get it. No. Let's repeat that. Let's fix that. He's been trying to get a job since Indiana Jones and Goonies, and Hollywood has not been calling him back for 20 years. And his first
more
role,
like 30 or 40 years.
he said 20 years,
Okay,
so I'm
wow.
just gonna guess.
Amazing.
But he first time going back into acting, getting a job after 20 years.
Amazing.
No phone call. You win the Oscar.
Unbelievable.
I mean, and he totally deserves it.
yeah,
Absolutely.
he totally deserves it.
Kyo Kyun was just absolutely amazing. I think the whole cast, everybody and Everything Everywhere All at Once, is just a phenomenal.
They should all win. They're amazing.
Absolutely.
Can I go back to his emotions? I felt every bit of his emotions in his speech. again.
Yeah,
He was
absolutely.
so
That wasn't-
great.
That was entirely genuine.
Thanking
Like,
his
that
mom
was-
at home. Yeah,
Wow.
that is the most humble man at the whole Oscars. Well, congratulations to the man with the name that I can't pronounce. Who will always
Hugh
be-
Kwan. I think I'm saying it right,
Hugh
but if I am,
Kwan, and congratulations to him ever since the Goonies, and just amazing. I hope he goes on to be in a lot more films and win a lot more Oscars. He's fantastic.
All right, guys, welcome back again. This time we got Best Supporting Actress. We got Angela Bassett for Wakanda Forever, where she played the Queen. She did such a great job in that movie. Every line, I felt like, I know Shannon, you didn't get a chance.
She was fantastic.
Yeah, and I just love that movie. I didn't see Hong Chow in The Whale, but that's on my list of movies to watch. We
Same.
have another actress from the Irish movie.
Banshees of Inisherin.
Banshees of.
Thank you.
Inisherin.
It
Need
does.
to see that.
It does. I feel like when we should make time to review it eventually.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, we got Jamie Lee Curtis and the daughter from Everything Everywhere All at Once. I personally want Angela Bassett to win. That's who I want. What about you guys?
I think Jamie Lee Curtis is going to get it because she's
Who do you want
the
to
one
win?
who's never won the Oscar.
Who do you wish wins?
I honestly, the girl from Everywhere All at Once did a great
The
job
daughter?
as the daughter. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, she was great.
Rob?
Jamie Lee Curtis, I want to win. Like, I'm rooting for her as like the underdog, but I gotta give it to Angela Bassett.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be right back, guys. Okay, so we just watched Jamie Lee Curtis. Wow, first time nominated, 40-year movie career, not nominated once. True Lies, Halloween, Freaky Friday. I'm trying to
Freaky
think more.
Friday, yeah.
I love Freaky Friday. So many movies. She's got such a long history. Never was nominated for anything
It's
until
crazy
tonight.
to me.
But just first time nominated and won. And very surprising. I really thought Angela Bassett was going to take it because she won the Golden Globe a few months ago.
Right.
So I was just like, oh yeah, Angela Bassett. But sometimes you get shocked. Again, we're on a roll right now. 2 wins for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah, good for her. Her speech, it was really cool that both of her parents were nominated and she won.
Yeah,
But nobody's going to top that last guy's speech. He was amazing.
absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm excited for her.
Yeah.
Her career is going to blow even more dramatically with other roles. Winning
Yeah.
Oscars kind of opens many more
Well,
serious roles.
she's come a long way from yogurt commercials.
Wait, she did yoga commercials?
Yeah, she's the Yoplait lady.
I have no idea. I don't.
Years.
Oh, okay. I had no idea.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Anything, George? You want to add anything before we move on?
Not really,
just-
no.
let's roll
This
it.
is amazing.
Yeah. All right, guys. We just watched a documentary feature. We didn't know any, but it was cool though. I mean, we got to see a movie about the man who ran against Putin, who's sitting in jail.
Yeah, I had no idea about him.
So that was just cool to see, and I hope he's free soon. And I love that we have Russians who are against Ukraine and for democracy. I hope
Yeah.
to all the Ukraine and the Russian families and people suffering under the Putin's regime and government that they lose. Maybe he can get out of prison and win and become president. What did you guys think? Anything you guys wanted to add to that?
Yeah, I'm the one with the man who has Down syndrome and the Irish Goodbye looks really interesting, and the House Full of Splinters looks great too.
What was that one about?
The orphanage in Ukraine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that looked really sad.
I will definitely be watching that one.
Let us know what you think. 'Cause
Okay.
that might be too real. I like movies
I
to get away.
definitely won't be watching.
I will get away from reality, not be.
I know a few people that were adopted out of Ukrainian orphanages. So
No way.
that is why I'm interested in that one.
Okay, maybe we'll do like a short review for you. Maybe you can tell us your thoughts if you ever get a chance
Okay,
to
sounds
see
great.
it. And then of course we got a very big surprise. They did a world premiere for The Little Mermaid at the Oscars,
Yes.
which is saying a lot because your trailer better be banging for you to present it to like everyone at the Oscars, right? And Melissa, I actually didn't know this. I didn't know Melissa McCarthy was going to play Ursula.
I don't think they'd announced that yet. That's fantastic.
And they had Haley Bailey. I think it's her first time acting, and she got the role just for her voice. And
She's great.
that trailer, I'm telling you guys, I haven't been that. I didn't care if they did a teaser. Okay, Little Mermaid, whatever. This trailer was so good
Yeah.
that even I, as someone who looked at The Little Mermaid growing up as a girly movie and never watched
Yeah,
it,
is.
I can't wait to watch this movie. This looks amazing. And I love her father. He's an actor, right? Javier Bardem. Javier Bardem plays...
Oh, Triton, yeah.
Yeah, Triton. He was in No Country for Old Men and a bunch of other great roles. He's just a phenomenal actor. He looks good. But yeah, that trailer, the singing, the cinematography looks good. I know, Rob, you said that it's going to be hard to compete with Avatar now, but I don't think...
In terms of the water.
In terms of the water, but I don't think they're
It's
going
a
for
cartoon.
realism.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
cartoon movie.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna. When you have animals talking, like what are the animals?
Avatar did have animals talking,
But you know what I mean,
but
like,
not like
cartoon
like
and
a cartoon puppet. Yeah.
That. I mean, this is not going for that. It should look good enough, but not so real that it's Lion King and just looks terrible.
Yeah.
I want them to go back to get away from the realism like Lion King and just go for the full on animals
be
talking.
Disney. That's what Disney is, right?
Yeah. But-
so Pinocchio sucked, and like A lot of the other live
Not
action.
Guillermo del Toro's though.
Dumbo sucked. Yeah, Disney.
I never saw Dumbo.
Dumbo sucked, and like all the other Disney live action movies. Beauty and the Beast was pretty good, but a lot of them were just awful. And so this might be their chance to redeem themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. And me and George are saying we've never seen it, the original. Rob, have you?
Many years ago.
Oh, okay. So me and George are just gonna walk in, not trying to stay away from spoilers, and just enjoy the story for this live action. So
I can't believe you guys never saw it. It's
I
so
tried.
glad I haven't seen it.
Yeah, because that trailer was banging, like we were saying. I tried watching 10 minutes. The last 10 minutes was like, no, this is not for me. But this movie looks like it could be for me. All right, guys, we're back. We just saw the nominees and the winner for best cinematography. I don't think I've seen one of those movies.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But there was Tar. There was I was saying the German movie that won for the category for best cinematography. I did last 10 minutes on Netflix while watching it and got really sad and then turned it off.
Yeah.
Because it's about these guys who are young and happy, and then they go off to war and their faces literally change in front of you. Like they're happy college guys who are just trying to date girls, laugh, mess with their buddies to like the age like 40 years suddenly in the barracks of World War One, and it's called All Quiet on the Western Front. I'm gonna try to watch it. I feel like I will. It looks like a very important film. It looks beautiful. It's just gonna be hard to watch those guys get brutally killed. I'm guessing that's what happens. I finished it.
Do you know what service you can watch it on?
Netflix. It's on Netflix. Yep. So yeah, Germany. Good for Germany.
All right.
So Shannon, makeup. How hard is it to put on? And this is the category for makeup.
Guys, I struggle with makeup every day. I was just saying to myself today, I am 32 years old. I don't know how people do winged eyeliner. I still have never figured it out. So mad respect to anybody who does makeup for a living, because that is an art form.
I just threw it over to you. I was like, I don't know. I mean, the category is cool. We got the German movie, All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah.
We had Wakanda Forever. You know, me, Rob, and George side, the costumes, the makeup, everything.
Yeah, the costumes and makeup were incredible.
But they won last time for Black Panther 1, so I think they were like,
yeah,
we're just going to move on from you guys. You guys got your Oscars. But The Whale, I do think the reason it won is because the first time they came up, we can actually see it on our video, the peeled skin that they're like putting on
it's crazy.
his face, like, but he had to cry. The makeup had to stay on, but it had to go with his facial expressions while he acted.
So real.
So I mean, they definitely jumped technology-wise, because I didn't know that. I just thought Brendan Fraser went and gained 300 pounds for a movie, like Christian Bale or something, right?
That's what it looked like, yeah.
But no, it was all makeup, and it looks so good. I do want to see The Whale, but that's another movie that just probably would make me cry. It looks like a very sad film.
It does.
All right, guys, we're back. We just did, this time it was costume design.
Yeah.
Category was pretty stacked.
Yeah.
We had the German movie, of course. All Quiet on the Western Front, Everything All at Once, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Elvis, and of course Wakanda Forever. Am I missing one?
Babylon.
Babylon, thank you. All costumes look great. There was a Paris movie too that I didn't even heard of.
Nobody knew,
but it looks whatever.
Actually, All Quiet on the Western Front wasn't.
Oh, it wasn't in it? My bad. I just assumed because I've been seeing that name pop up somewhere.
Yeah.
I must finish it now because I feel like they're just telling us it's a great movie in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wakanda Forever won. And,
Wakanda itself is such
Black
a
Panther
concept
won.
that we really wanted to come back to it.
We
and
saw Black
groom
Panther 2,
it,
me, Rob, and George.
new
The costume
fighting
is always
force
on
in
point in these
Wakanda.
movies.
Yeah,
They're just-
no kidding.
That's
They're
the one.
just so
That's the
good.
one I was rooting for.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that's one I was rooting for to win the award. To me, Elvis. Yeah, like you just.
But Elvis costumes were on point.
They were
I
great.
was
They were
blown
great.
away
They just
by
weren't
the level of
original.
detail. Yeah.
But they were already existing costumes that they remade, whereas Wakanda was original stuff.
Yes.
That's okay. I give you that. But yeah, good category. Not sad at all about Wakanda winning.
No.
We're just moving along. Let's keep going.
Wow.
All right, guys. I usually don't do this, but they just did first Bollywood song ever to be nominated for Best Song. And if Natu from the movie RRR does not win, I think this should go.
I mean, it's the only song
Right.
nominated, right?
No, there's like 4 others.
Oh.
I'm not gonna be mad if Rihanna from Wakanda Forever wins this damn song, But
I'll
me
be a little
personally,
mad after seeing that. How good that was.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Rihanna song is pretty darn good.
It's good.
but it's not that good.
Didn't they say this became like a TikTok sensation?
Yes. It's on that. The song became so big around the world that Netflix bought the rights to the movie because people
Wow.
were demanding it so much. So now you can actually go online and watch the part of the movie RRR. It's about these two guys who become frenemies. They hate each other, but they come together for a common cause to defeat the British colonists.
Okay.
And the song takes place in a British colony dinner party, and they're all it starts off really funny because they're all doing the British song, the slow violin and stuff, and they walk in, it's this is what British people listen to. This is terrible. Let's show them how Indians do it.
I love it.
Yeah, so they get their gang of friends to push the soldiers out of the way and make
that's
a
funny.
room on the dance floor, and they just bust a move, and it is. And all the white girls are yeah, and they leave their boyfriends. They start dancing with the Indian guys. I'm this is unacceptable. This is not okay.
Oh
and they're
my
just
gosh.
it's a great scene. If you haven't seen RRR, highly recommend it. I think you guys said it best. This song was fire.
Yeah, that
so
was
so
great.
we'll see. All right, no surprise there. Best international film. I didn't see any of the other ones, but since Germany's already won best cinematography and other categories two others, it's no shock that it just won best international film.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I feel like the universe is telling us to watch this damn movie. I just gotta be prepared for the long subtitles, but it sounds you probably won't. Probably just watch the German movie with.
Yeah, I can
'Cause you speak
understand
it, yeah.
quite a bit of German. With subtitles, I'll probably be fine, yeah. Or with
or without.
With German subtitles. I'll probably do it in German with German subtitles.
That's a lot of German.
I like watching German cinema because then the mouth moves along with
Oh, really?
the way they're speaking, and you can understand it better.
I remember middle school. I forgot what our teacher was at Avondale Middle School, but she was "Oh, we're gonna watch a movie. It's a Disney movie. We're gonna watch Beauty and the Beast." And we got all excited in French class, and she's "But in German." And I was
Everyone's like,
"Shoot me in the face."
In German? They watched a movie in German in French class?
I was just-
Oh, sorry. I meant to say French movie in French class. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a weird French teacher.
I don't even remember what the other nominations were because I was so shocked.
Well, the reason I'm so shocked, and we're going to talk about this, the first one was production design. I really wanted Elvis to win, but that's just, I love the costume in Elvis.
I thought Avatar would because you're building a whole new world.
Yeah.
Well, they wanted the first Avatar. They're we gave you the Oscar already. I'm guessing that's the reason, because the first Avatar won 10
Plus,
awards.
the other ones are practical effects, and this one, Avatar is CGI.
Oh,
It's
production
another-
just. Oh, you're right. It's all CGI. She's kind of right.
It's not as hard to do. Well, it is hard, but it's a different art form to do CGI.
Yeah, when it's CGI. I
Yeah.
see what you're
Okay.
saying. But Germany just won 2 awards back production design. It does look beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like recreating World War I in Germany probably wasn't the most easiest task, but
Right. no
even
kidding.
just looking at it, I'm okay, this looks great. Then they of course did the score. Every time they play that beat that they've been playing,
It's scary. It's ominous. It's so dark.
I was about to be upset that they're gonna win another Oscar, but then I heard the beat. I was okay.
Yeah, they deserve it.
Yeah,
That's
literally
kind of good.
They literally played the score for the other movies, and I don't even know what they were.
Yeah.
Because the
we
Germany Western, All Quiet on the Western Front beat kicks in, you're just that.
Wow.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. So I think a lot. Here's some big upsets because I don't think anybody had in their Oscar pool for All Quiet on the Western Front, but
Yeah.
I mean it's cleaning up for a reason. These are some of the highest artists who vote for these movies, so it must be really good film. So, all right, guys, this was the big one. This was a stacked list. This was best visual effects. But before I talk about the category and the nominees, let me just give it up to Elizabeth Banks. Is that her name?
Yeah.
Her opening with because she's the writer and director, and they had a guy in a costume, and she said if we didn't have visual effects, it would just be a guy in a bear costume. But it was really funny because he was just making weird faces, oh yeah, that's Tom Cruise flying a plane. is completely real. Wakanda is real. Oh no, that was fake. The Na'vi are fake. It was really good. So the visual effects were the Batman, right? Top Gun Maverick, Avatar,
All Quiet on the Western Front.
All Quiet on the Western Front, and Wakanda Forever. And stacked category, I've seen all of those movies, and I can say like they're all beautiful to look at. But the water
Oh yeah.
of Avatar.
What a flex.
That is still mind-boggling to me. If you guys ever get a chance, I know we saw it in 3D, but I'm gonna wait because it's coming out on Blu-ray to really appreciate it on a big screen at home with its like beautiful water scenery and the
I'll be
fishes.
honest. I didn't want to watch it in 3D.
I watched it
That
because
was
that's
great.
what everybody wanted us to watch it in.
Of course.
I
but
personally would have preferred Dolby.
Really?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't watch Avatar, but I watched your guys' review on Avatar, and that made me appreciate the water so much.
Oh yeah.
But if it wasn't for watching your guys' review on it, I probably would have chose Batman.
Oh really?
Oh, okay.
I think Batman was really good.
Oh no, the
The film
I-
noir
it was
and
very-
the
Listen,
comedy.
when Shannon Gibson doesn't pick up her phone and just completely sold in a movie, and that's I was looking over at her, she was like
I was
like,
attached
very,
to the
like-
screen.
she was like hair, bite, hair, bite.
Called out, yes.
It's like, oh, she's biting your hair.
That's
she's
a good
into it.
sign. That
That's
means
a really
It
good
is a
sign.
good sign.
That's how I know when I'm trying to like something.
Ah!
Alright guys, the night is getting long and we have bedtime, so we're going to be moving a little quickly here, giving our 10-second thoughts. Best screenplay, Everything Everywhere All at Once, totally
Oh,
original,
yeah. Absolutely.
totally deserves it.
Everything.
Everything
Give it all
Everywhere,
the
all
awards.
bagels, Oscars, whatever it is.
Give it all the hot dog fingers.
Give it all the hot dog fingers, totally worth the win, first time writing. But Best Adapted Screenplay is about a book or a novel, a poem, whatever, that's based off of, that's turned into a screenplay, which went to Women Talking, which is, I haven't seen the movie, so don't yell at me in the comment section or email me. It's about, or do, I'll ignore it, but it's about a woman who, and they either have to believe that they forgive them so they can go to heaven, or they don't forgive them and they're not allowed back in the community, and they go to hell in their religion. It looks very depressing and dark, but I'm sure it's a good,
Interesting.
but interesting. I'm sure it's totally worth it winning. I'm not watching it.
For it to be Top Gun, it has to be good.
Does it pass the Bechdel test? They are technically all talking about men.
That is true. That is true. All right, guys. Sorry, Shannon. You okay?
No, I'm good.
I just knocked you out a little bit.
You just Will Smith me. Come on.
We just saw best sound design. Best sound. There was Avatar. There was Batman. There was Top Gun Maverick. What else? Elvis. Is that it? Oh, and the German
I don't
movie.
think there was any other ones that were nominated.
All Quiet on the
Can't think
Western
of the
Front.
name of it, actually.
I said it before and I'll say it again. The sound in Top Gun Maverick is still the best sound I have ever experienced in an IMAX theater.
Who won?
What's going on back there?
Who won?
Top Gun Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick.
At least, if it's gonna win for anything, it's gonna be sound, I feel like. Or just people flying in planes in general. So it was like a good category.
Rob was very excited about Top Gun winning.
Finally.
Yes.
Yeah, Rob was... when we went to go see Top Gun Maverick when it came out in summer, I think Shannon texted me and said, like, Rob is coming with us. You don't have a choice. And I said, oh, okay. Yeah, I would have said no.
Yeah,
but you were so excited.
I was pumped for that one, and
Yeah.
it lived up to the hype, and then some.
He was like, you do not go see Top Gun without me. And I was like, okay, all right.
And it was great. It is a great movie. It's one of the best summer. It's exciting. It's fun. The action is phenomenal. The acting is good. Val Kilmer kills it. I looked over at George a few times, and he was like crushing the chairs.
Rob
with his
was
hands.
crushing my hand. Like, I still
Like
have
you-
a broken bone.
That's how you know the sound is good when the plane is flying. And you said it best in our review. I just rewatched it. You said I have never heard IMAX sound that good, ever.
That's true.
And
That is true.
And I added that to your opening too, just because I was like, you're right. Like, you called out the best sound before sound was winning the category for best
all
sound.
right, I
So
like it.
not to better win,
We did
or
score,
I'm gonna
we did
write.
song.
Not too well.
We haven't done. We
Or
did
Lady
costumes.
Gaga.
They're better.
or
Rihanna.
or Rihanna.
Have we done like?
But
supporting
Natu
male
better
actor
win.
yet?
Not
All right. You guys ready?
Natu better win, or I'm about to riot. I'm about to eat all the curry in Michigan.
I want to see Natu.
R.
There it is! Yes!
Natu. India, your first Bollywood song win after making 1 billion songs.
Yeah,
For the last
every
50
so
years.
many songs, so many Bollywood movies. We are definitely watching this one next.
So we just did film editing. We're at the very end of the night here, right? Film editing is a huge process, but I think, Rob, you said you wanted Top Gun to win?
No, I said Top Gun probably wasn't going to win because a lot of their takes had to be
Like long takes.
long. Well, not only long takes, but they could only film it once. They're not going to edit the film if it's only filmed once.
Oh, because you're not flying an F-18 like 100 times.
Correct.
Because the gas is probably like $1 million per flight. Oh, that's a good point.
Probably a really good
So
point.
they had a lot of one takes, and yeah, you have to piece it together, but not as much as like the one that won.
Yeah,
Right,
which was
exactly.
Everything Everywhere All at Once, which is obviously, I can't even imagine sitting and being like, do I keep the raccoon or do I keep the hot dog fingers?
Time traveling donut
Yeah,
goes
like,
somewhere.
yeah,
And there was
part of
probably
the
something
story.
else that we didn't even see.
Right.
Yeah, no, they said
Yeah.
they actually, I did see the making of it on YouTube like a few months ago,
Okay.
and they said
A director's
there was
cut
like
would be
100
whole different
takes
story.
of Michelle Yeoh doing a lot of other characters, and they had to figure out which, because it would have been like an 8-hour movie, right? So
Which I would have watched.
could have been a nice like long mini series.
It could have.
But like they had to be like, okay, this is not really adding to the story. It seems like really hard work to make Everything Everywhere All at Once. It was a lot of jumping, and they had to make a coherent story. Raccoons
yeah.
and
Oh my
you know, all kinds of crazy stuff. So yes, good win. Let's keep moving. So best director, great list. Steven Spielberg for The Fabelmans was kind of a big one.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Everything Everywhere, I probably would have with Fablesman. But the directors definitely made the most unique movie I have ever watched in my entire life.
Yeah.
I kid you not. I don't think I can name a movie as unique as Everything Everywhere All at Once. So them winning best screenplay and best director.
Yeah.
Now, if they win best picture, they won 3 Oscars.
Oh, they're cleaning house.
They're cleaning house.
Amazing.
Yeah, like this is like the 8th win for them. I think Germany won 4 movies with the All Quiet on the Waterfront, but right now it is just a night of Everything Everywhere All at Once, and it well deserved. I don't know if you guys wanted to add to that.
Hearing their speeches, nobody else is more deserving.
They're so humble, and it makes total sense that they started off with music videos because it's the weird and the wild thrives in music videos, and I see it. I see the vision coming into a whole film.
This is absolutely phenomenal night.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't skipped a beat here.
No.
I mean, I've cried more. I've never cried during an award show, so for me to get like this emotional about all these speeches and it's yeah.
Same.
Yeah. All right, so we got best actor. George, you said it best. If it wasn't for Brendan Fraser, I think Austin Butler as Elvis would have won.
Yeah, that sounds right.
But because so what happened to Brendan Fraser was he was really big in the 90s and 2000. If you ever saw the Mummy movies or God, he did so many movies. George of the Jungle. But anyways, he just won for The Whale. Another fairy tale story for the Oscars. And his speech was very powerful. So you guys got anything to add to that? You know.
I'm speechless.
Hold on, and I gotta see that movie now, especially since his daughter is played by Sadie Sink, who is awesome and everything.
She was great in Stranger Things last season. Yeah,
Fantastic, yeah.
So I will say this, for Best Actress, we're at the last 2 awards, Best Actress, and now we're at Best Picture. So we're coming to a close. Rob, I think you said it best.
Don't let anybody tell you
Everything Everywhere,
you're
all
ever
at once is
past
just
your prime.
cleaning house. It's sweeping the floor as well.
Yeah.
It should deserve. Michelle Yeoh. Now, I will say, if Michelle Yeoh didn't make Everything Everywhere All at Once, Michelle Williams, and I was editing our review for The Fablesman.
Okay.
And I was like, Michelle Williams is going to win the Oscar for Best Actress because she broke my heart in The Fablesman.
Oh, absolutely.
Into pieces.
Yeah.
But Michelle Yeoh, it's just in another, like, Everything Everywhere All at Once is just at another level. I feel like it's so unique, and it's a beautiful story of these people. I mean, you're looking at first time actors and actresses.
And
Michelle
directors.
Yeoh, Jamie Lee Curtis, Kwan. Like these guys, like have never been nominated, and they all three, Michelle Yeoh including, all just won an Oscar. She just won for Best Actress, and it really is a very special night. There's people just crying everywhere, and they're ready.
Not a dry eye. I'm so glad that this movie that I told everybody to watch and everybody said it was so weird and they didn't understand it won all the awards because it is so good. Just
because
so
it
happy for the
doesn't
cast.
it doesn't follow
Convention.
any linear storytelling whatsoever.
Which is what makes it so great.
Because that's what we need. We need a movie like everything-
Original.
Yeah,
We need something different out there.
Right.
And this one's definitely different.
Absolutely,
Like
George. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just say, like I tell Shannon every single day, you were right.
Get used to saying it.
I saw. You guys were in Las Vegas, and I was in traffic, and I didn't have the chance to like text you or call you, but and it said on the minivan on the right was a picture of the Mickey Mouse symbol with the ears, but on the left it says Disney wife happy life. And I was laughing so hard. I'm like,
accurate.
if Shannon ever buys a minivan with the kids one day, I feel like that's gonna be like your
Just take
little...
me to Disney World. That's all I need.
I think I might be more excited about Disney World than you.
Yeah, probably.
George, you were saying something earlier. Harrison Ford, something Star Wars.
Oh, no, Harrison Ford, just like his story and how he was kind of thrown into acting with is just a phenomenal
Was
story.
he? Wow.
Was he?
Well, at least for how he ended up
Okay.
being Han Solo, which really
He was the carpenter. He was making the set. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He was, and they were like,
was-
oh
he
man.
he was one of the set hands.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Who ended up no
No training.
out of the blue. They
Yeah.
decided. If I recall, I think the original Han Solo character got injured or something.
No, what happened was the original Han Solo character did come in, but they were doing a lot of casting choices. So somebody told them, if you want to be in the movies, like take any part in a Hollywood set and make connections. So that's what he did. He's like, well, I'm really good at making things with my hands, like nailing and hammering, and so that's what he was doing. And then George Lucas was like, yeah, we need somebody to step in because we had a, sorry, I'm trying to do a George Lucas. If you ever see him, that's what he sounds like.
That is exactly it.
And he was like, we need somebody to step in to do read the lines for the actor. And Harrison Ford is like, yeah, I'll do it. It's like, I'll do the lines
And
for,
then he stayed.
what's his name, Han Solo. And I love Harrison Ford. He said that what they didn't know was I stayed up all night and day, reading the lines, just hoping that
they
you
keep
know
him.
he's like, I don't care if I played a Chewbacca, I played a robot. He was like, I just read all the lines in case there was that opportunity, that silver lining opening door, and like I got to
What a
to
dream
check.
come true.
So when they were doing the lines, like afterwards, because I think he was playing Luke Skywalker, but he was a good actor already before, but they didn't know that. He was just there on set, doing other things. But they were like, do you want to try for Han Solo? So when they did Han Solo, he like basically killed it, and they had to actually call the actual actor, you're right, and say, hey,
Yeah.
sorry, we're firing you. We're going with this
Somebody else.
hammer nail guy.
Wow.
And the rest is history, right?
Yeah.
Great story. Thank you for reminding me. Now let's not forget Quinn. I can never. Kwan Young.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom. He played
Yeah.
Dr. Jones. Dr. Jones. He was running around with Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was.
And that was his last movie. And then he didn't make a movie for 20 years. So and we can just keep watching it, if this is the last award of the night, if Everything Everywhere All at Once wins, I guarantee Koo Young will jump up on the stage and give Harrison Ford a hug.
Oh yeah.
Just like he did
He should.
in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Oh.
We are now officially at the end of a long Oscars. I cried, I laughed. It was Jimmy Kimmel did a great job.
He did.
Seeing Kwan.
Little
just giving-
Sebastian did a great job. You know.
The giving a hug to Harrison Ford. And he was, that was, his first movie
so
was.
happy for
I feel like I
him.
need to watch Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom again just to watch those two.
Of course.
You should anyways because the new one's coming out.
Oh, that's true. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. But yeah, it was. I mean, Best Picture, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Well deserved. How did you guys overall feel about the Oscars? Anything you want to move? Where's yours?
That was the best Oscars I've ever seen. I
Yeah.
loved every second of that.
Yeah.
I did not get bored for a second.
The music, the dance number.
The awards were well earned. I didn't think anything was stolen away. I think, man, everything was just perfect.
I like to root for the underdog, and the underdog swept.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
They took
I was expecting
everything.
Top Gun to take everything. I was expecting
Avatar.
Avatar to
or
take
everything. Yeah.
The big one.
Elvis. They were nominated for everything, but didn't win a single award.
I do want to see the Irish movie. What is it called?
Yeah, the
The
Banshees of
Banshees of
Inisherin.
That
I
looks
would
amazing.
love to see that one. And I want to see women talking. And I want to see this Life in Little Splinters or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want to see the German movie.
I'm going home to watch that right now.
Yeah.
At midnight?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, you do you.
I wish
You're
I
going to
could.
bed.
I wish I could.
But, all in all, great night. This is our first time doing a live show and watching it live and then being able to comment on it. I just thank you guys for taking the time to just come out and dress up. It was actually a blast. I mean, it's a long show, but it feel like we were having fun, so the time didn't feel like it was dragging, even though it was dragging. I just, maybe we'll next time. Hopefully the Oscars go a little bit lower, but maybe we can do another live show like this. You never know. Thank you to all our new subscribers. We're at 2,000 subscribers. You guys keep showing us love, finding us on YouTube and Google somehow. All kinds of ways. I've gotten so many emails from you guys. And a lot of them are just like very, very positive. They're like, wow, you guys should have a bigger channel. You guys do a great job. You guys have great chemistry. We read all those comments. We read all those emails.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is the reason we keep doing it. Because if you guys were like, you guys are trash, go find something else to do with your time, we probably wouldn't have kept it up. But really, guys, just reading those comments from you guys we did this as a fun project. We didn't care if we had 1 subscriber or 500. We just wanted to have fun and talk movies.
Right.
And you added so much to our channel, just being part of it. We just want to say thank you for coming along this journey so far. We're going to continue to make movies. We got a big year. Our big movies are already starting to come out. We got Shazam. We got John Wick Chapter 4. Have you seen John Wick, bro? Any of the movies?
I feel like I watched the first one.
You did? I want to do like a guys thing with that.
Okay.
Because it's a big action movie. Maybe we'll kidnap Rob if you're okay with it.
I have to
for
go
it.
to see Creed still.
Oh,
yeah.
Creed.
Hey, you know
Absolutely,
what?
you should.
What did you think of Creed?
Creed was amazing.
Yeah, you.
It was
really did.
amazing, even as a standalone film. Like I haven't watched the other Creed movies. I watched that movie, didn't feel out of place at all.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, he's great as Kang in Ant-Man, so I'm really. I mean, that just shows that he's. I'm excited to see how he's gonna, beat the crap out of the Avengers soon. So, for
I
me,
can't
I think,
wait.
yeah.
they need to go down.
I do think Puss in Boots was robbed. It should have won
Yes.
something.
Pinocchio was really good.
It was.
Pinocchio
I
was.
feel like
Pinocchio was deserving.
Here's the
It was
difference.
definitely deserving.
Here's the difference between Puss in Boots and Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Puss in Boots was showing essentially like the technology that we have now, what we can do.
What we can
and
do
it
with
pushed
it,
it to the limit. Pinocchio was showing someone's life's work.
Yeah, I agree.
Their entire
I 100%
life's work
agree.
was poured into that.
It was.
And so because of that, I think that's why they won it. Not because it was something that was absolutely groundbreaking, but it was something that was the best representation of the art.
And I agree with you. I'm so glad that Pinocchio won the award. It's completely deserving. I wish they had more categories for some animated awards because,
Absolutely.
I mean, it's already 4 hours long, but I would have loved to see some of those animated features be acknowledged as well.
Well, Guillermo del Toro for Pinocchio actually said that it's like, animation is a real art form,
Yeah.
and we need to do more of a focus on
It's
anime. As someone who watches anime,
Right.
you guys
Yeah.
know, we watch anime.
Oh yeah.
To the point where it's a religion at this point. Especially George.
We were quoting anime in Vegas this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not which movies.
We did like Secret Tunnel.
Blue the
from-
Mountain, Secret Tunnel. That's from
What was that, Avatar?
Yeah.
The Last Airbender.
Well, I mean, hey, if you're watching this, you already know how long the Oscars were this year, so we're not going to keep talking. But what a fantastic year. I'm just,
Absolutely.
last year was so good. There's so many good movies. We watch movies like every week, and we still get a chance to watch some of the Best Picture nominations. That tells you how tough this year really was, of how many good movies have really come out. Tell us your thoughts. Leave a comment below. Email me as you guys usually do. I get all your emails, by the way. Sorry if I don't reply to all of them, but we do read them. Tell us your thoughts on what you thought was upsets, or like what you thought was great, what you wish the Oscars could have done better, what you think could have been, if you thought it was bad. Whatever it is, comment below, email us, and we'll try to do more shout outs too in the show. Thank you again, 2,000 subscribers. This couldn't have been a perfect night to do a movie, like do a commentary on the Oscars like this, without all new people that are joining us and at thinking that we're doing a good job. We really appreciate all the love. Take care, guys. See you at the next Oscars. Until then, we'll see you for Shazam next weekend. Bye.
Bye.